Everyone to S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, here in the Kingdom of Thailand. This is day one of a 3-day high roller 10-ball event. Today is Scotch doubles. First up we have Top and Sit versus Manny and Andreas. Andreas with the high handicap breaks off the first rack, pots a ball, and Manny has a long look at the one. But two balls got some cover from that pink 4. Manny overcuts the 1, white ball comes down, taps the 10, and off the rail, taps the 3, ends up safe behind the 9. Waves his hand in apology. Top. And Top is going to try to go to the rail here. Good shot, little shot, but he's going to leave a look at the 1 for Andreas, but not an easy look. That red 3 ball is going to be jacked up over. And how are you going to get to the 2 from here? I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, but white ball makes its way to the middle side pocket. So ball in hand for Sit. I remember seeing Top play before. I don't think I've ever seen Sit play. I'm well familiar with Manny and Andreas. Both I've played them both 2 or 3 times at least. There's a one game handicap. Top and Sit get a 1-game head start. So they go to 8 games, but they get a 1-game head start. So Sit is going to, I think he's playing safe here. With all of those balls in the way, the 8, the 4, and the 9. He didn't want to try, well, he could have tried something, but regardless, he gets a snooker, full snooker from Manny to address. Yeah, he's behind the 2 and the 8. The 1 ball is down near the 10. 10 ball is about a diamond away from the floor, right in the corner pocket, off the rail. But no chance of a carom. So Manny called something in a left-hand corner pocket. I'm not sure if it's a 1 or the 10. So he's going to the left-hand rail, most likely 2 rails. He went 1 rail, banks the 1 cross side. Is that what he called? No, he did not call that. So it's up to Top. He wants to give it back or take it. I think it's likely he's going to take this on. So, a couple of ways you can get safe here. He didn't nominate a pocket or anything, so he just double taps the 2, but did not get safe. Andreas has a clear look at that blue 2. Try to bring it under 4. Nicely done. Ideal position, but where's the... We might have a 4-10 combination or 4-9 combination. I'm not sure. It does not. The only pocket for the 4 appears to be the lower left. So he's played position for a safety here, I believe, or a carom. Could carom the white off of the pink 4. into the 8. Yeah, he's calling the 8 ball. And good shot, very good shot. Made sure that 4 ball did not get away for his partner. So we've got 5 balls left on the table. The 4, the 7, and the 9 ball are above the side pockets, out in space, away from the cushions, and the 6-10 are down table. Check outside pocket. Yeah, it's gonna go. No, it's not gonna go. It's gonna go behind the knuckle. So he snookered his partner here. Another millimeter or 2, that white ball would have found gravity, but still at a table, still got a cue in your hands. So Andreas called something, but the main thing, just hit this thing. All right, good hit, legal shot, but they're gonna leave a look. They're gonna leave a look at that 6 or sit. Sit calls the 6 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Natural position if he can pot the ball. It's a pretty thin cut though. No, strike that. He was going for the 10. And brought the white ball off of the 6 into the 10, but the 10 still remains on the table. Now it's pretty much close to frozen cushion right-hand side of the table, about half a diamond up from the lower right-hand pocket, as Manny spins in the 6, brings the white ball up table for that round 7. 9 balls in between the side pockets, right up center, up a little bit. Watch the 7, but the white ball gets away a little bit. Just gotta look at the 9, not an easy look. He's cutting this from the side. Outstanding shot, Manny. Yeah, these guys are quality players, in case you've never seen them before. Andreas down on the 10. Spins in the 10 ball. Manny and Andreas have won. This is the Scotch Doubles event here at S1. 54 teams today, 108 players. Tomorrow and Sunday is the singles 10 ball event. I will be playing in the singles event, but tonight you got me all night. So thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it during these solemn times. Top breaks off, makes the 7 in the left-hand side pocket. The 9 ball goes down in the upper right-hand corner pocket. But I do not believe there's enough room for the 1 ball to pot the 1 in the upper left. But it's, I think it's too close to even try. But let's see what Sid has in mind here. Safety, smart, safety, gets full snooker, sends a 1 ball down to the bottom rail in between the first and second diamonds off the rail, and a full snooker behind that blue 2. Up table you have the 2, 4, and 5. Down table you have the 1, 3, 6, 8, and 10. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. Jumps over legal shot on the 1, but the 1 ball went up and taps the 2 into the upper left. So I believe they're going to get this back here. It's not like 9 ball where everything goes. You got to call your ball, call your pocket. Excuse me. Just had to resolve a quick clarification. So Manny back at the table. And there's no shot, so he's going to go for a safety, bring the white ball. 2 cushions into the 1. Good shot, legal shot. Shoot the 1, cuts it in nicely, white ball goes across the side rail, comes back to the left side of the table, taps the orange 5 ball. And sit, looks like, is he going real first? Yeah, he went real first. Nice attempt, and it does fall, however, white ball goes down, taps the 10 ball, and he's got a full snooker behind that 10 ball. Top is going to have to go to the top rail, I believe, or try to jump over. He's going to the upper cushion, maybe 2 cushions. I think he called on the side. 1, 2, that's going to end up being a safety, I think. Left a piece of the 4 for Andreas. Now you got the 5 ball up table. The 6 and 10 are kind of tied up. But 6 is available in the lower right-hand corner pocket as Andreas went for a safety, but he banked in the 4 and left an open look at the 5. So they're not going to give this back. Screws back a little bit. Got a decent look at the 6, but these are tricky. The ball positioning is a little tricky here. Top down on the 6. And he shot it into the rail. It was harder than it looked, actually. So Manny at the table. 3 balls left. The 6 balls up table, just above the head string in the break box. And he's got to get in that 8. But the 10 provides cover for that 8 ball. You have to come to the left of it, like that. Actually, ideally, with a little left-hand spin. And he's in pretty nice shape for his partner. A ball down, straight in on the 10. Manny down on the 10. 10 ball down. Manny and Andreas have 2. Yeah, they're a tough team. They practice together quite a bit. So Top and Sit have got their work cut out for them. Their 1 game head start has been erased. Now Manny and Andreas have 2. Top and Sit have 1. Manny checking the rack. Breaking a little left of center. Their looped bridge, hand on the slate. Breaks off, white ball finds the left-hand corner pocket. Look at this, that 10 ball's going to hang up. That scratch is going to be mighty expensive. Ball in hand for Top. The 1 ball is about 3 feet away from that 10. The 10 is lurking near the upper left-hand corner pocket. Off the rail. You have to cut the ball in just a little bit with ball in hand. Just set it up to stop your ball, propel that one into the 10, just like that, and down it goes. Top and sit, have 2. Sit to break off. Scores 2-2. Open on bridge, breaks off. 8 ball on the side. And his partner's got a pretty nice look at the 1 ball in between the side pockets. 2 ball is up table above the head string, but the 6 provides cover from the left-hand side of the table. Top shoots in the blind. White ball comes back up table for a look at the 2 for his partner, but I don't know if he can make that 2 and avoid that 6 with the cue ball. Yeah, he ran into it, but he still left that shot. That 7.5 foot shot for his partner. 5 and then 9 are a little tricky. First, you got to get there. He's down on the 3. Stops his ball. Left a cut shot for that pink 4 in the right-hand side pocket. But these can be dangerous as well. If you can cut the ball in the right-hand side pocket, white ball's going to go towards that upper left. Unless you apply some kind of screw back or spin or something like that. Putting the ball is not guaranteed. Position is not guaranteed. And they are talking it over here. There is a safety here. Johnson, I think he's playing safe. How you doing?
I was sent to discuss things with you. Adrian, nice to meet you.
We're doing YouTube right now. I can talk to you. So snooker was accomplished. Probably the wisest choice they could have made. So Andreas is going 1 cushion, but he does not hit the 4. Foul shot, ball in hand for top. Ball down. It's on the orange 5 in the side pocket here, but he's got him in the white ball to the left side of the table for that 6, which is on the rail in between the 2nd and 3rd diamonds from the lower left-hand corner pocket. Good shot. Got a little more to the right than he wanted. So now it's he can shoot the 7 on the left, just got to avoid the scratch. Like that. Nice shot, Sid. Screws back. He's going to be on the rail, on the cushion. A little bit of a cut shot for that 10 and most likely the left-hand side bank. But the scratch could be on. He's going for it. He's pointed to the left-hand side pocket. He did pot the ball, avoid the scratch. Good shot, sit. Top and sit, have 3. Andreas breaks off. I didn't see anything fall. White ball ends up down table in between the first and second diamonds. A couple of balls whipped off of the cushion. Up table, you've got a nice scatter of the 2, 7, 8, 3, 5. One ball's in between the side pockets, left of center. The 6, 9, 4, and 10 ball are below the side pockets. No clusters and no balls around the rail. As top makes a thin cut on the one on the left-hand side. White ball comes up and back down, taps the 2, and sit is real close to the 2, pots it in, brings the white ball back for a nice angle. A little bit of hamper cueing with that 8 ball there, though. He's going to have to go to the rail and back out. And he does so. Good shot, top. 4 ball down, brings the white ball up. He's still can cue his ball properly, close to the 6, but not too close. As the 5 ball goes down, it's on the 6 with a good angle to get across for the 7. Watch out for that 9 ball there with the Y. Go above or below. He goes above, but the 6 ball rattles out of the pocket. And it's real close. Manny might be able to cut this ball in. Shooting off the rail, right on the head string, just above the head string. 6 is about half a diamond away from the lower right-hand corner pocket. He cut the rail, cut the 6, end up hanging the 6 ball in the jaws of the lower right. Meanwhile, the white ball comes, taps the 9, gets directly in the way of the white ball and the 6. So he's going to have to go to a rail, one way or the other. He's going to the side rail. And position, if you do pot the ball, not guaranteed, good scratch, but he missed the ball entirely. So that's a foul shot. Andreas, ball in hand with 4 balls left, 5 balls left on the table. Back, watch outside pocket. He barely avoids a scratch, and he got rewarded. He's put his partner in a pretty good position. But the question is, he's going into the rail, I believe, like that. And now leaves his partner straight in. Almost straight in on the 9. Nice natural angle for pot the 9, bring the white ball down in the bottom rail and up for that 10 ball or left-hand corner pocket. Andreas down on the 10 ball down. Manny and Andreas have 3 to 3. Top breaks off. Kind of a soft break. 3 ball's going to go. It's heading there. Yep, it goes. But no look at the 1. That 6 ball's in the way. So sit has option to push out, kind of a free foul. Only time in 9 ball where you don't have to hit the lowest number ball first. You can lag it to the rail like that, and your opponent has the option of giving you that shot or taking it himself. 3 balls up table, 6 balls down table. Manny, I believe, is going to play a safety here. I believe he's trying to bank. He's playing safe. Bring the white ball down, taps the 10 for a full snooker behind the 9 ball and the blue 2. The 1 ball ends up about a diamond away from the upper left, out in space there. As Top chalking up his short cue. And this ball is potable with a jump shot, but it's not guaranteed by any means. Got over it, but he overcut the 1. 1 ball's moving, 8 ball's moving, white ball's moving. Finally, it comes to a rest. And leaves a difficult cut shot for Andreas. Shooting out of the side pocket on the right-hand side. He went for a double bank of sorts. He went for a single bank, but it almost double banked. Ends up in the jaws, or just almost in the jaws of the upper left. And he's got to come down for that blue 2, just above the 9. And he comes to the right side, off the right-hand rail for, I'm not sure. He playing that 2-10. And he's lining up the 2-10. Kind of low percentage, but what else are you going to do? Safety would not be guaranteed, so he's down on the 2, going for the combination. Shoots the 2 into the 10, but the 2 overcuts the 10. Right ball ends up above the head string, left-hand side of the table, behind the 10 and the 4. So Manny is called the 2 in the lower left-hand corner pocket. He did not pot the ball, but he's just barely escaped leaving a shot on the 2. And yet, Sit has no shot on the blue 2. He can hit it, but he can't make it. He's going to have to play a safety going to the rail first, I believe. Good shot, legal shot, gets a rail after contact. And left Andreas a shot on the blue 2. But getting on that pink 4 is not child's play by any means. He might try to go into the 5 perhaps. Seen him shoot shots like that before. Yeah, he tried to go into the 5, but in the course of doing so, rattles the 2 in the upper left. And Top's going to have a look at it. He's not snookered. I'm looking right at it. It's close, but he's not snookered, so he's got but getting on the pink 4, you got all those balls, and you got the 5, 8, and 7, which could get in the way. And he's going to have to put a little bit of juice on this ball, so nothing easy here. And he's behind the 8 ball. Maybe not. He might left a window. His partner pointed right at the lower left, so maybe there is a window there. Yeah, there sure was, and he took full advantage. He pots in the 4 on the lower left. White ball comes across, back and forth, ends up near the the left-hand long rail, I should say. And top, nicely rolls that ball just past the 6. I don't even think he had a full pocket there, but so pretty nice shake. 5 balls left on the table. 6 ball down. Good shape on the 7. 7 ball down. Went a little far, but still very serviceable position. Just roll this in slowly, like that. Nice little angle on 9. Now this is not automatic. Might use a little bit of spin on this, like that, just a smidgen, and a nice shot. Put his partner in a nice position on this 10 ball here. Straight in, 10 ball down, top and sit, have 4. Four to 3. Manny to break. Breaks off 1 ball down in the upper right. Andreas plays a good safety on the blue 2. Sends the 2 ball up to the center diamond of the top rail. Maybe an inch or so, but full snooker behind the 9 and the 6. So top's going to go off the right hand rail, a little bit of spin like that, good shot, little shot, but it's going to leave something for Manny. He can shoot it in the corner, lower right hand corner, or the middle side bag on the right hand side of the table. Mulling over his choices here. Getting on that 3 is not automatic. If you shoot it in the side, right ball is going to go to the left of that round 7. The position will not be guaranteed. Shoot it in the corner like that. Went a little far. A little frustration there. Did not get a look on. You can see the 3, but cannot pot the 3. Andreas called the 3, called the bank. The 3 ball went off the 8, but he made a nice shot. Manny has got a nice look at the 4 in between the first and second diamonds from the lower left-hand corner pocket. And Manny makes a nice shot, brings the white ball to the right-hand long rail and out for that range 5 on the upper left. 6 is not bad though. That's pretty good. That's about as close as you can get. almost straight in, not dead straight in. So I believe Manny has enough just to screw back and shoot it. He stopped his ball and just left a cut for Andreas in the left-hand side pocket. Nice little angle to go to the top rail and back down like that. Down table a little bit, about a diamond off the top rail. But still got a little work to do here. Pretty straight. Didn't want to be straight in. Severely limits your options here. And looks like Manny's going forward with a little bit of right-hand spin. Like that, like that. Okay. Yeah, he got about all the angle he could out of that very flat angle. But now, Andreas, nice shot. It was a natural angle to come up for that 10 ball like that. Easy as you please. Ball down. Manny and Andreas have 4. 4-4 scoreline. At the table after the break off has no shot on one. Sorry, we got to get the video feedback here. So right now we've got the 2, 3, 4 up table along with the 6 and the 7. But the 1 is directly behind the 6. So top and sit are discussing the best course of action. So I believe he's pushing out here. But where do you push out to? Taps the 3 ball up table. And left a shot. Not sure what he was trying to do there, but he left him about 4.5 feet away from that yellow 1 ball. So up table you've got the 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Below the side pockets you have the 1, 5, 10, and the 9. Shoots the 1 into the rail. It's coming around 4 rails, almost in the same pocket. And that would have been a valid shot, but the 1 remains. But he didn't leave anything offensive for a sit. So he plays a safety, but I think he's left enough for Andreas. Yeah. He's left enough. Andreas is not hesitating. Spins off the top rail, side rail. Yeah, but he's going to put Manny on top of that 10. No, he went a little further. Avoids the treetop type situation. 2. He was trying to get position for that 3 in the upper left-hand corner pocket, but he ended up a little bit flat. The 4 ball's easy; it's lurking near the upper right-hand corner pocket. But I think he's going to go for the cut here in the upper left. natural positions as long as you're not snookered. Yeah, he made 2 balls. He made the 3 and the 8. And Manny is pretty much straight in on the 4. Looks like they're going to try to play a 5-10 combination in the side pocket. Like that. Good stroke. Actually a little too far, but still very serviceable. He's just going to have to overcut that orange 5 into the 10 as he's lining up, as you can see. There's down on the 5. But the 10 ball rattles out of the side pocket. Yeah, that wasn't a gimme. Those shots can be deceiving. A little bit of off-angle action there, and 10 ball still there. So 4 balls left on the table. Got the 5, 7, 9, and 10 remain. 7 and 9 are up table. The 5, 10 are down table. 10 is about 3 inches away from the lower left-hand corner pocket, off the rail. Everything is off the rail here. And top overcuts the 5. White ball comes, taps the 10, sends it to the right of the center diamond down table, leaving Manny with a long cut shot if he wants to take it on. Shoots the 5, but that's not going to work. He left the 5 straight in, and right hand side pocket for sit. 7 balls available for the left hand side pocket. Excuse me. And, pretty good position for top here. Rolls it in with an angle on the 9 to come top rail, side rail, and left hand long rail. Like that one too. He doesn't even mess with the left hand long rail. Actually, I may land on it. Yeah, sure did. So pretty nice shot, but you can't take these for granted by any means. 10 ball down, top and sit, have 5. Five to 4. And Andreas to break. Breaks off. Makes 4 balls on the break. I turned my head for a second, and there's only 6 balls left on the table. So he potted 4 balls off the break. And Manny has a shot on the 4 on the side, which he makes. It's a white ball to the for a shot on the 6 in the but maybe a little bit of skid on that ball. Andreas was trying to get white ball in position for the 7 on the side. We also wanted to avoid that 9 ball with the white ball, and of course doing so undercut that 6. So the 6 remains. Top's real close to his work on this round 7. Good shot. And the white ball down and back up on the center table. Very nice control on the white ball by Top. It's not easy to do when the white ball is so close to the object ball. But no problem for him as and the 8 that leaves him a shot on the 9 in the right hand side. But he caught the knuckle. Caught the knuckle. And nice opportunity for Manny and Andreas to not to score here. That was unexpected. After all those good shots, but you still got to execute in this game. Nine ball down. Andreas shooting off the rail for the 10 in the lower left. 10 ball down. Andreas, Manny have not the score at 5. Race to 3 at this point here. Top to break. Breaks off, soft break. Nothing falls, and they've left a nice table for Manny and Andreas. Up table, you've got the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls in between the side pockets, left of center. Down table, you've got the 3, the 8, the 9, and the 10. That's on the foot spot. And he pucks in the 1, brings the white ball off the left-hand rail and out for the blue 2. 3 balls down below the side pocket, same side of the table. But Andreas did not get a good angle. He's very flat. Manny shoots his shots pretty well, but man, that's awful tight. Little top right-hand spin, but it's easy to miss the ball. And he's got to get clear of that 10. So he went real first, but the 9 ball's going to get out. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. No, yeah, he snookered. That was a cute little try, but like they say, it's a game of millimeters. Now Andreas is hamper queuing over the 10, stretched out, awkward queuing. And yeah, he didn't scare that 4 ball. Foul shot, ball in hand for sit. You got 6 balls left on the table. 7 balls left on the table. 4 is 3 diamonds up from the upper left, off the cushion. Sit, pots the ball in, brings the white ball to the head string for a cut shot on the 5. Top. Cuts in the 1. Leaves a nice little angle for sit. Green 6. Watch out though. Watch out, white ball. Down it goes. Okay, he wanted a little more angle on that 6. Forcing sit to use a little spin, and white ball got away from him. Ended up down. So ball in hand. For Manny. Some ball down, straight in on the 8. Pop it and stop it like that. See that white ball just stopped in its tracks. So Manny is going to bring it back. He can go forward. He had a little angle, so he was able to bring the white ball to the left of that 10, almost straight in for Andreas. 10 ball down. Manny and Andreas have 6. So both teams have had quite a few opportunities that were not realized. So this is definitely a battle of the wills here. break off from the head string, left of center, and left hand on the slate. Breaks off, but again, right ball finds the right hand, has the right hand side pocket this time, and that's 10 ball for you. So easy to scratch on the break. Even when you hit him good, his ball is good, but white ball did find the right hand side pocket. So, ball in hand. There's a 1-10 combination, but the 10 ball is like 8 feet away from the 1, so unlikely he'll go for that, but he might, and hey, he proves me wrong. He's going for it. Kind of low percentage this distance, but with the ball in hand, he's taking it on and try to tie the score up. Top down, yeah, he missed the 10 entirely. Yeah, those things are really low percentage, but I guess he figured, still 10 balls on the table, 9 balls on the table. So it was worth taking a shot. Dare these guys to run out. I'm not sure if he was even trying to do that or playing safe, but either way, Andreas' left sit with the possible window. Yeah, the 10 is in the way, so Sid's going to try to go over this 10 ball and pot the 1 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Good hit, good shot, but no ball falls. So Manny's going to have about a 7.5-foot shot on this 1. But lots of balls could pose a problem here. The 2-8 combination is on if you get fairly close to it. And lots of balls in the way though. Yeah, he rattled the 1 and tried to maneuver the white ball away, which he did, but it did not pot the 1. So top to shoot the 1 into the side rail and up. Ooh, my. There is a combination here though. Yeah, you gotta shoot this 1 into the 10. To overcut the 1, use the 1 to cut the 10 ball into the lower left-hand corner pocket here. I believe that's what he's doing. No? He shot the 1 in the pocket. Okay. So he did so. He's on the 2-8 combination like that. 8 ball goes down. Getting on the 3 is the key here, though. 4 could come into play, the 10 ball could come into play, the 7 ball could come into play, trying to get position on that red 3. Alright, he made it there. But still some work to do here. Okay, you got the 1 ball, the white ball in between the 7 and the 4 for a look at the 3. But getting on that 4 will be tricky. Caught the 7, white ball comes up, taps the 7 again for no shot on the 4. That was a tall order. Andreas down on point 4 is going to play safety here. Kind of a side safety. He wanted the white ball behind the 10, but he ended up tapping the 10 with the white ball. Left the bank, but he did not go for the bank, for the pot, I should say. He banked the ball into the 6, and the 4 ends up near the center diamond, a little off the rail down the table, just to the right of that green 6. So again, no viable shot here. think they're looking at shaving the 4 to the left into that 6, or real close to it. Bring the white ball 3, possibly 4 rails up table. But when you're cutting it that thin, it's easy to miss the ball entirely. He's not without risk, and he's about 6.5 feet away. But seems to be the best of all available options here. Manny, I think he's going to do something different. And just try to cross over the bank before, yeah, like that. Do it that way, but the 4 is going to bank off the top cushion and leave a shot, not an easy shot, about 6.5 feet away. The white ball is on near the cushion, about a finger away, in between the first and second diamonds up from the lower right-hand corner pocket. But natural angle to come down for the green 6. Like that, like that. White ball's going to come down and up. Near the cushion, about 2 fingers away from the cushion from the right-hand long rail. And the 7 ball is all by itself up table. Pots the 6, brings the white ball almost up to the invisible line in between the side pockets, but below and to the left of the left-hand side pocket. Settle down. So he's got a shot on the 9. The 7 ball's on the same side of the table. Easy to scratch the lower right off these shots. But he went above, and nicely done, nicely done. Still left a cut shot on the 10. It's not automatic, but he avoided the scratch entirely. A lot of players will shoot that 9 ball with the left-hand spin, try to come down and around, but catch him, will think he can scratch. But top banks in the 10, lower left. Top and sit have 6. 6 to 6. Race to 2 from this point. Sit to break off. Open hand bridge. Break. Little right of center. Breaks off. Nothing falls. So up table you've got the 7, the 10, the 3, and the 8. And the other colors are down table. The 4 and the 5 are kind of tied up. Down table. Andreas went for a bank, and I think he made it. Oh my! That white ball, or that 1 ball, just ends up on the ledge. So top is going to try to go over this 9. He's got a full slipper behind the 9 ball. The 1 ball's in the jaws of the upper left. Where the white ball going to end up? It's hard to say. As he pots in the 1. White ball comes down, taps the orange 5, I believe, with that no shot on the 2. So Sam's going to have to go to the side rail here. Try to pot the 2 in the middle of the side bank. Hits the 2, gets the rail. After contact, but left a shot for Manny. So now you've got 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table. The 4 ball is near the cushion. between the pocket and the first diamond down table. 2 balls straight in. He can roll forward for the 3. Just slowly rolls in, making sure he didn't give his partner any kind of awkward cueing. So yeah, Andreas has the freedom of full range of motion here. Look at that shot. Nicely done. White ball comes near the rail, but it will not scratch. But pretty straight in. Manny may have to go rail first here. Otherwise, you're going to leave your partner on the cushion some kind of way. And Manny likes these rail first shots. I see him shoot them all the time. So just maybe rail first and just barely tap the 4 and leave the white ball right there for the 5 on the left-hand side. And he went a little but still got a shot in the corner, or the side actually. I believe he's going in the upper left-hand corner. Natural position for the white ball to get on that green 6. But had some distance to deal with, so the 5 ball remains on a slate and didn't sell out. I don't know if that 5 ball banks to the left or left-hand corner pocket. Or you can try an ultra thin cut, but that's a little risky, so I believe Top's going to play safer. Just leave some distance, no snooker, but left them relatively low. But Manny cuts the ball really well, so I don't think he's going for it. He did go for it, cut it in, nicely done. Is he going to avoid that 10? Hits the 10, but Andreas still has about a 5-foot shot on that 6 ball. And natural position to come around for that 7 on the side like that. But he taps the 7 instead, and now they're out of line. He wanted to come to bring the white ball to the left of that brown 7, but instead he contacted the brown 7. He's got a cut shot here. Right hand spin like that. Actually overcut the ball. And I don't know. He left a piece of the 7. And Top and Sit are talking it over. Looks like he can pot the 7. Which he does. The left hand spin. Left a bit of distance, but still serviceable angle on this 8. But not out of the woods yet. Trying to get to the hill here. And rattles the 8 in the upper left. Andreas taps in the A. Brings the white ball down below the side pockets. About a diamond away from that 9 ball. And he's stretched out. He grabs his extension. He's going to go forward to the bottom rail and back up for that 10. Like that. And that's going to be pretty good. He's going to have the 10 on the side. This is going to be pretty good here. 10 ball down. Manny and Andreas have 7. They're on the hill. Andreas takes a good look at that rack, but he is satisfied. So he's breaking off from the break box to the right of center, right on the head string. Breaks off. 10 ball. Almost went 3. It ends up about a half a diamond away from the lower left off the cushion. No shot on the one. That 8 ball smacked out on the line. But possible jump. Yeah, Top's going for the short cue. And if he pots it, it gets over that 8. We might have a look at a 2-10 combination here. If he can keep the white ball from getting away. Yeah, I couldn't get over that 7 actually. 7 actually got in the way. So I promise you we're going to see a 2-10 combination attempt here real shortly. I believe. But the ball, you can run this table, but the 6 is in between the second and third diamond on the cushion. That fact alone may determine their course of action here. Because a 10's a pretty big ball to go in the hole. You can shoot it straight in, you can go off the cushion. Yeah, so you just make sure that this partner is in line. The shot is not guaranteed, but you do have 2 chances at it. Shoot it straight in or shoot the 2 to the rail into the 10. And he chose to shoot it straight, but he did not pot the 10. The 2 ball ends up to the right-hand side of the table. Didn't sell out or anything. Sit down to, let's see, what's he doing here? Safety attempt. And a good one. Got the white ball behind the 10, I believe. Yeah, Manny's not hesitating. He's going for the short kick. This ball is potable. And when you jump, it changes the angle. So if you do pot the ball in that right, so you don't want to hit a kind of center ball-ish. He overcut the 2 white ball come down, tap something, and then the 5 ball ends up going in the lower right-hand pocket. So it's the option. He did not call that ball. So Top at the table with a chance to try to get his team to the hill here. 2, good shot. White ball comes down, below the 6 to the 7, I should say. And in pretty good shape. That 6 is still on the cushion between the second and third diamonds up the lower right-hand corner pocket. Sit down on the 3. Oh, you went for the 10, I believe? I missed something there. Anyway, nothing goes down. White ball goes up near the head string. 4 ball ends up in between the first and second diamonds from the lower left off the cushion. Now you could possibly have a... I'm sorry, that's a 3 ball. Sorry, got my colors mixed up here. He's shooting a 3-10, and the 10 ball is down. That's the match, folks. Andreas, Manny win, scoreline 8-6. Back in a few minutes.